So thank you for joining me, and we have a lot to talk about, namely Henri. Tropical Storm Henri is poised to make a direct landfall in the Northeast. My thoughts is that it will make landfall anywhere between central Long Island and Nantucket. So this is the area where I think landfall will occur. In the direction of this travel of the storm will actually be south northwest from the southeast. So it'll be southeast to northwest. It'll be going northwestward. Very similar to Hurricane Sandy. This is going to be a very similar storm to Sandy. Why this is going to be happening is because you're going to be having a blocking high to your northeast and an upper level low to your southwest. This will prevent the system from being able to go out to sea. So this will cause the storm to basically have nowhere else to go. And you're going to have extremely heavy rainfall, especially in Long Island and Connecticut. You're going to be talking about flooding rains, very strong winds. It's going to be a disaster. This storm is going to be an utter disaster for the Northeast. So this is what the models are forecasting now. Now they're showing it going to the Northeast. Like, there's basically no way around this. Look at this. Having a southern New England landfall, basically. Almost every model now has some sort of landfall in the Northeast. This one making landfall basically in Rhode Island. This one in eastern Massachusetts, skirting Nantucket. This one, going inland. Like, this one doing a Sandy, but like in eastern Long Island. This one going into New York City, and then yeah. Literally, all of these models are just going crazy. I mean, look at this. This is the only one that basically doesn't do anything. This is literally the only model. Almost every model that I'm looking at has some sort of landfall, except number 1 and number 11. So between 1 and 11, we all have basically 1, 14, and 11. Yeah, that's what I mean. So between, so we have, 5, 14, and 11. Those three models basically all miss us. So 5, 14, and 11. 5, 11, and 14 all basically miss us. But 16 does make landfall, so yeah, it looks bad. It really looks bad now. See? And then this basically goes inland. Like, basically, yeah, it looks like what we're going to have is you're going to have a tropical storm. Yeah, this looks bad. And I'm not looking at the Canadian, the midnight run, actually. The icon. Yeah, you see this? Hurricane watch is already, hurricane warning is already being issued here. They're already issuing gale warnings. Actually, no, small craft advisories, but that's for now. See? Small craft advisory, that's for now. Through Friday afternoon. Read this. Hurricane conditions possible. Yeah. This looks really bad. So let's look at the satellite again, the visible imagery. See, there's no missions right now going into Henri. There's none. They're not doing any missions right now. All of them are going into Grace. Even though Grace is not threatening the United States, they're focusing on Grace because, you know, it's in the Gulf of Mexico. 95, 95, 96. So it's actually weakening a little bit. Right now, I am trying to focus on where Grace is going to go and what I should do, because we are definitely going to have a very dangerous situation unfolding Sunday in New York City. I mean, this model has a hurricane. Don't get me wrong. Not even a tropical system, but a full-on bona fide hurricane. But a weakening hurricane, you know. At this time, you'll be probably having a Category 1 hurricane, maybe a Category 2, coming northward. Hence that big eye. Water temperatures here are going to be in the mid to upper 70s, which will not support a major hurricane, but it will still support some pretty strong winds. So basically, you know, in the time it takes for the storm to go from here to here, you'll probably have about 30% of weakening, 30 to 40%. So here you're in tropical storm force winds. Your hurricane force winds are just off the coast at this time. So yeah, this is going to be a really bad situation. Yeah, this is just absolutely nuts. Right now, I'm trying to see what the storm is going to do, what it's doing right now. You know, because you need to nowcast to know where the storm is going to go. So as I said, the center circulation is north of the most intense convection. And again, it's because of wind shear. There's a lot of wind shear right now. I think this wind shear could be our saving grace, because if this shear did not exist, we would be having the NAM scenario. The NAM 3KM scenario, of course, the NAM is always like bonkers. See, let me show you something. All right. See, 980 millibars. In 24 hours, it's showing still 964 in about a 24-hour period. Yeah, I really think that the NAM is overdoing it. Even right now, it's overdoing it. As you see, there's something wrong with the NAM. I think this is more likely a far weaker system. This, on the other hand, is extremely unlikely and just improbable. Yeah. I don't think there's any hurricane force winds in this right now. It's showing an I mean, it is possible that you could have some rapid intensification, but very unlikely. Yeah, this just looks really intense. See, now it's finally starting, the shears, the outflow is finally starting to push out a little bit. See? You see that little northward push right here? Boom. The little northward push. That is a sign of the shear weakening. Once the shear weakens enough, all hell will break loose. You'll start having thunderstorms developing right around the center of circulation. I think that will start happening by about 2 or 3 a.m. You'll start having more thunderstorms forming further north. You see how you're starting to have northwest winds here? Yeah, so the thunderstorm circulation is around 30 degrees north, I'm going to think right now. So somewhere over here. So yeah, somewhere over here is probably where it most likely is. So yeah, most likely it will make landfall somewhere in the northeast between Central Long Island and Nantucket / Cape Cod. Okay, thank you for watching and have a great day.